Is pleasure really guilty? Today we're going to talk about the guilty pleasures from me, Questy. We all have these bands where someone will say, what are your favourite metal bands? Or what are your favourite rock bands, or bands in general, and these are kind of the bands you don't share straight away. You keep them on the back burner until you get to know the person, and then you gush out and spill it everywhere, all over their face. That's these bands that I'm going to talk about. And it's a fun little topic, guilty pleasures. Should you really be guilty about enjoying music? I don't really think so, but these bands definitely fall in line with me, especially because my favourite genre is black metal, and death metal, and doom metal. These bands don't really fall into those categories, so I guess they're considered guilty pleasures to some. And there's definitely some where I would not mention in front of people. So we'll dive deep into this list and talk about my guilty pleasures. But before I do, you know how it goes. Let me know your own guilty pleasures down below. What bands do you secretly keep in the closet? You know? What are your closeted bands that you don't want people seeing? Tell me those in the comments, because it'll be fun to read your guys' juicy picks. Now, Ghost is not on this list because I'm not guilty about loving them. I fucking love every single album and song they've done. So, yeah, and they're not even metal. So they're not coming on this list. But these bands are, starting with a band that is similar, I guess, aesthetic-wise to Ghost. Avatar. Avatar is one, it's not as guilty as the others, but it still falls in line. Like, you wouldn't expect me to really enjoy this band. They have this kind of circus-esque aesthetic and sound in the music. It's kind of a bit like, a bit happy. You know, even though he's dressed like a fucking clown, and then the whole circus ringleader attire, it doesn't jump out at you like darkness and evil, and Cavalt and black and death metal, but for some reason the music's so fun, it's catchy, it's rambunctious. It's a good word. It's very rambunctious, it's like high energy, just fun. It puts a smile on my face every time I listen to a song by them. So many different styles, like some of the new stuff, like pirate inspired, the old stuff. I love all the stuff. You know, Avatar is a great band, I think. But if someone tells me like, what bands do you really enjoy? I'm not gonna say Avatar straight away for some reason. Even though I've seen them live and they put on a great show. Frontman's an amazing singer. I love the softer songs by them. They're a bit weird, a bit eccentric, and I just feel like it could fall in line with the guilty pleasures for me personally. Probably not for other people, they probably enjoy it. You know, the heart's on the sleeve, but for me, it's not one that I would jump out and tell people that I really enjoy, except here on YouTube. So I'm telling the world that I enjoy Avatar. Not the movie, the band. Yeah, I do enjoy them, and that is the first pick. The others are a bit more juicy. You do know Questy doesn't like core. Uh-oh, he's going to mention a core band. I don't like deathcore at all. Most of the bands it's heavy for the sake of heavy. There's no melody. It doesn't grab me. It doesn't have its hooks in me. Like stuff like Lorna Shore, things like that. I just don't understand. But there's one band that I really enjoy, and it was one of my most played of the whole year when the album came out. That is Infant Annihilator. For some reason, this band connects with me. The Battle of Yaldabaoth was one of my most played albums of the whole fucking year when it came out. I don't know why. Dickie Allen's vocals I feel like he's a phenomenal vocalist. I love how goofy the lyrics are. They just put a smile on my face. Fucked in the name of God! I love the music videos. Something about bastards, the three bastards were just in normal clothes running on the beach, frolicking hand in hand while really fucking heavy music's playing. It's funny. It's the weird, gross, disgusting stuff, like Blasphemian. It's just so funny how heavy and ridiculous the band is, but I love it for that, you know? These other bands try to make it too serious. Infant Annihilator doesn't. They know what they are, and they do it to the extreme. And I like the vocals. I think The Battle of the Yaldabaoth is just a phenomenal album. You know, I like all their albums, but that one especially has just a great feeling throughout. Like Soil is Stillborn, as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, this band is funny as fuck. Like, this is the most ridiculous lyrics I've ever heard in my life, and I do not want to show them to people, because they will think I'm weird. I mean, they'll know that by meeting me, but if you say, oh, I love Infant Annihilator, and then show them Soil the Stillborn, you'll be on a register. You know what I mean? You'll be locked away. It's that kind of band. Definitely a guilty pleasure, but for some reason it resonates with me. I like it. I don't know. It's Questy. I'm just I like a core band. I know. String me up, alright? But I think Infant Annihilator's very fun. Funny, and I love the music. Sorry, I'm getting hung. I'm getting hung for this one, you know? But next up, what have we got? What have we got down? Oh, speaking of core, here's on the metalcore side of things. Ice Nine Kills. I don't care. I love cheesy. I love sing-alongable choruses, and this band has both. Like, I don't know why people dislike them. I can kind of see people just say the main criticism is like, other bands do horror themes better. Okay, other bands do horror themes very good in serious style. Ice Nine Kills isn't. It's more goofy. It's fun. Like the whole American Psycho song. They're all dressing up with the axes. Hey, Paul! I just loved it. I love it. The Chucky song. Nah. Fuck you. It's fun. It's goofy. You're not supposed to take it seriously. A lot of people do, and I can understand why they'd hate it for that. But I don't know. I think they have some good shit. Like Take Your Pick with Corpse Grinder. What a heavy fucking song. That's a great song. The song from The Evil Dead is such a swinging song, and when I'm just spitting everywhere. It's a swingy, groovy song, and when it gets to the groovy, and then it hits with a breakdown, I don't know, it brings a smile to my face. I've seen Ice Nine Kills a couple of times live. One of the best live bands. I love all the Terrifier stuff, the Hannibal stuff. I love it all, because I love horror movies. I love Ice Nine Kills, cheesy sing-alongable choruses, Resident Evil stuff. It's just all good to me. But, again, super cheesy. But I love power metal, so I can get on board with the cheese. You know, I really love Manowar, so I can get on board with the cheese. And they just do it in a way that I just thoroughly enjoy every single song they put out. There's no bad song by them that I've heard. I love all of it. I don't understand people who completely hate them, but they're a big majority. So I kind of keep it on the down low that I really love Ice Nine Kills. But if they ever tour again, I'm seeing them again, because I loved it that much. Ice Nine Kills. Another band like that, Avenged Sevenfold. You say that, people think you're either mainstream, you only listen to metalcore, you don't really know a lot of metal, because they're one of the popular kind of emo-y bands like that, and I was never an emo in school, I was never in that scene, but for some reason Avenged Sevenfold definitely resonated with me. You know, catchy choruses again, like Ice Nine. You got stuff like Afterlife, Backcountry, Beast and the Harlot. I got into them from that album. Not Waking the Fallen. That's the one before it. You know the one I mean. But then I went back, listened to Waking the Fallen. Phenomenal stuff. Second Heartbeat. You know, Critical Acclaim. There's so many good songs by this band. I love the softer stuff like Gunslinger. I saw them with the Rev a couple of times. I saw the last show with the Rev before he died, which is insane. The last show in England, anyway. And then I saw them after that. Nightmare's fantastic. I like when Mike Portnoy was in the band on the drums. I don't know. I love Avenged Sevenfold. I love the proggy stuff with the stage. They're just a band I really enjoy. But if you say, as a black metalhead, as a doom metalhead, saying I love Avenged Sevenfold, you'll get some shady looks. Yeah, they're definitely a guilty pleasure, but I've seen them hundreds of times now, and I love them. I love them. Wasn't a big fan of the newest album, but maybe it'll grow. But every other album I just really, really enjoy. So, definitely a guilty pleasure, Avenged Sevenfold. What's next? Okay, Bring Me the Horizon. That is right. Big Daddy Bring Me the Horizon. I feel like they're so unique. They have different styles. I'm not as big into the deathcore stuff, the early stuff. But once they started to go a bit more poppy, wow, I know, what's Questy talk about? I enjoyed them more. You know, Sempiternal, Shadow Moses, just this, I Will Follow You. Fucking I Will Follow You. It's so beautiful. That song is fucking amazing. You know? I love the lyrics in it. I love everything about that song. I love the song What a Wonderful Life with Danny Filth, just in his full corpse paint, eating cereal. It's so good. I don't know, they have such a diverse range of songs. You'll find something to enjoy, at least I think. But again, they're on the radio. I've heard them on the radio. They're definitely mainstream. They've headline download and stuff like that, which I went to and I saw. They're great. I don't know. I love them. They're unique. But again, you'll get shady looks as being a black metalhead and saying I love Bring the Horizon. You will. But I saw them way back when they were deathcore and I didn't like them. But as soon as they changed, I really enjoyed them, and I don't know what that says about me. Maybe that says I just like sing-alongable fucking cheesy poppy choruses, Avenged, Ice Nine, fucking Bring Me, Avatar. These are all in the same kind of ballpark where I can just have fun and sing along with some beers, and it's a good time. You don't take yourself too fucking seriously. These bands are good for that. So those are my list of guilty pleasures. Very guilty. My hand's up here. I know. Very guilty. Bad Questy. But yeah, I want to hear you guys spill your guts. Tell me some guilty pleasures. What makes you go, oh fuck, I shouldn't tell them I like this. I'll get funny looks. No judgment. Actually, yeah, judge each other, because that'll be funny too. So let me know yours down below in the comments, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.